The Earth's zodiacal start time for the year. Now, this has more implications than might seem relevant at first, so let me explain why the true start of the reclaimed seasons is marked at fall equinox in the Gregorian calendar of the Northern Hemisphere. When we look up at the heavenly sky for a metaphor, we see the constellation of Virgo. The sign is the symbolic of the Divine Virgin Mother, the place to pick up where we were separated from God, the Father, is in the arms of the Mother. And from the standpoint of the Earth, we're significantly placed in the constellation of Pisces, with Cetus underneath in this window. The whale holds the imprint of love to reunify what we truly belong to. Love, right? So if we want to reunify with our Creator and set goals imprinted with love, we can begin to set them by these celestial guide points. Let me elaborate. These signs represent not only an amniotic symbol of life's commencement, but also one of spiritual knowledge and ancient connection. This ancient connection helps us restore what's actually going on. So the metaphorical birth of the cycle happens when the Earth moves into the two constellations of Cetus and Aries, because it marks the Earth's new year. And if you look at other cultures, there's a lot of other people celebrating New Year's this time of year. And Aries is traditionally the annual restart of the Zodiac series. So I do challenge this start sign because humanity needs the imprint of belonging to love, which is imbued by Cetus, before they can actually integrate the pattern of the I am consciousness of Aries. We have to establish purity. And if the year had a definite start date, I propose it would be when the Earth moves into Cetus's head around October 21st. Because we can question, when does this moment of life begin? When the thought of conception occurred, when the spirit entered the womb, when the head crowns at the first breath. But before I get even more into that rabbit hole, let's back up a moment because the story truly begins before separation from love, right? You can feel it. You were once one with everything, with creation, with love, with the God of your heart, the Creator. There was a seed of thought placed in your shared God mind for all eternity. So the child could return home, right? So the child could find light. So the child could remember love as the imprint. This means you are meant to bring something to earth when you tend to this inner seed. Let's go deeper, because when you're one with this knowledge, this prayer of remembrance, that sacred seed is actually what you're remembering. And it may take a moment to recall your true nature as spirit. And I give this window of remembrance either a moon cycle, a purification window, the peace phase, or as long as you need to come into the original thought. The reason is if any goal wasn't founded in love, it's out of alignment. Fear has to be weeded out first. Love can provide correction and reset your alignment. We don't need shame or guilt or grief or anger to reset your alignment. So we are growing our seeds from the soil of love. For this reason, all of these processes are encapsulated in the second half of reclaimed fall. So over here, right? And we're moving into the understanding of divine mathematics where we're taking 360, dividing it into 4 seasons. 45 is half of 90, so a quarter of the year. Each season is 90 days with the exception of summer. We have more light up here. The added 5 or 6 days, like I said, is in that purification window. This is an essential time to really come back into that imprint. And for each of these phases, I share in the duration of the cycle how long a constellation is most relevant. All these steps to find and restore peace of mind are inside my membership, and I'd love to invite you in because the intention of this return is to train the mind and be resurrected in the light of love. It's all about love. No one is left behind. All is forgiven. And once you realize some aspect of truth, it's your responsibility to share it. So this is my responsibility. And we're all meant to go home together. And this is not a religious experience I'm talking about. This isn't a cult or a religion, a church. It's a divine spiritual choice to make your life purposeful. It's your birthright to be held in oneness and love with God. That's what you're returning to. That is home. Home is love. It is not a place. All are called, but few choose to listen. This is one of my favorite quotes from A Course in Miracles. And when you hold your compass, you also hold your determination to see true reality. You choose if you want to truly see. That's up to you. If you do, you can rebuild your sight from the bottom up into the miracle minded and return to oneness with God. Your compass has been set when you were born. Your map is laid out. I want to invite you into the next cycle of the Sun Map series with Holy Vision to tend to your original seed. I know there's something in you, and if you're ready to make this year the one that you choose to set goals with God, we start in the center with your basket of seeds. We build a new altar for the year for your inner reflections with prayer. You reclaim time and you come into more harmony and optimal flow with the concept of being busy or overwhelmed. It all happens in this monthly membership called Peace at Last. We're going to help you come into these natural rhythms with your life instructions. There's no prerequisites. Come grow your goal garden of Eden. Links are below. Peace.